It was a women's refuge run by the council, and ours was the top flat. And then actually, what's different now? There's a roof on it, because it used to be half a roof, and we all lived in one bedroom. How are you?
I'm okay.
Smile. Yeah.
Most of the kids in my area grew up with the backside hanging out their trousers. But I think about where I've come from a hell of a lot. And this is one of my sayings which I'm very due to. Always remember where you come from, because that way you'll know where you're going. And I still believe that to this day.
And one place Shane can't forget is his old junior school, Stonebridge Park.
Welcome home. And this was my playground. And it was here I got my very first taste of showbiz. We did a play here. It was a spin-off of Wind in the Willows called Toad to Toad Hall. And all the kids wanted to be in it, you see. And they all wanted to make these paper mache masks. And I said, no, I want people to see my face. So I just painted mine green. And I was the Toad. Well, this is exciting stuff. For the first time, I think in 30 years, I'm going back to my old school. Come on, see if it's changed much. Wow, this is all the same. And this is the assembly room, isn't it? Wow. I'll tell you what, it seems much more colourful now. I mean, you put these murals up, but you know, like anything else, it just feels really small. And my class was one of these doors here. There's no teacher in here at the moment. Hey, this was my classroom when I was about 6, 7 or 8. Of course, they didn't have computers now. Look at all these with tellies and computers. But it's them chairs thing again, look. Chairs are so small. And I think we had wooden desks. We had to draw with charcoal. No, I'm kidding. Come on, give me a break here, I'm not that old.
Taking a break from his trip down memory lane, Shane gets to meet some of his younger fans.
Who do you like working with the best in EastEnders?
I love working with, I don't know if you've heard of her, she's called Kat.
Yeah.
Have you heard of her? Yeah. My Nana.
Yeah.
And Spencer. Do you like Spencer?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite character?
You.
I can't tell how much that one cost me. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Go on then.
You've been working in EastEnders for a long time, and you make us laugh in the show. How about telling us a joke?
You want to know a joke?
Yeah.
What do you call a dinosaur with no eyes?
I don't know.
Do you think he saw us? Well, thanks for all your questions, gang. Look forward to seeing you all. Give me high fives, everybody. See you later, see you later, see you later. Be good. Remember, listening to teachers all the time. Nice meeting you. Thank you. Hey.
Thank you very much.
Be good. See you soon, all right? Bye. Bye. Oh, yeah.
Back in the streets, and Shane is charming more fans of the show.
What's your name? Hi, Samantha. How are you?
Alfie,
What?
are you going to marry to Kat?
I can't tell you.
Oh,
'Cause I don't know.
Goodness. If you don't marry her, oh, I'll cry.
Can I phone you?
Yes.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, darling. See ya. Cheers, pal.
Have a nice one, yeah?
Nice meeting you, mate.
Sweet meeting you,
Yeah,
mate.
you too, pal. All the best. Growing up as a child here in Harlesden, this was the centre of my universe, a club that my dad used to run. It was called the Harlesden Working Men's Club, or better known as, how you doing? The Steps. Wow, this is very, very, very strange. Let me take you back now about, must be 25, 30 years. I'd go round as a young 8 to 10-year-old, probably 6 or 7 I used to come in here, collecting glasses and bring them up to the bar. Even then I was working at a bar.
But collecting glasses wasn't Shane's only talent.
I would be belting out tunes from here all night till people were leaving. And occasionally I'd throw in the odd joke. But mainly jokes I'd heard older comics do, which were quite rude coming from a 10-year-old.
I knew I wanted to do something in show business, and I think it was just a form of showing off. And whether that meant singing, dancing in stand-up comedy or as an actor. It was never wanting to be famous, it was never like being famous, it's just I was supposed to be liked.
A bit like Queen Vic, isn't it? Dirty and full of strangers. You know what I mean?
Inspired by the acts at his dad's working man's club and family holidays at Pontins, Shane set his heart on a career on the stage. After becoming a blue coat, he was soon presenting and appearing in virtually every entertainment show going.
Please welcome Shane Ritchie.
Oh, brilliant.
I always say in interviews or any time at all, I started as an actor, And the whole stand-up comedy and the presenting almost happened. It was never by accident because, you know, I knew if I did that, this would happen. I mean, I was quite happy to do it, and I have no regrets about doing it. But the acting is my first love, and it seems to now have come full circle.
After starring in the West End musicals Grease and Boogie Nights, he was yet to achieve his dream of being taken seriously as a straight actor.
The main worry I had about Shane was that he'd been a presenter and he'd worked a lot on stage. Everything he did was very big. It was all about projection. My concern was, could he do serious acting for the small screen in close-up? Could he bring it down enough?
But after screen testing Shane in the Vic, the producers of EastEnders saw something magical. On the day England defeated Argentina in the World Cup, became the day David Beckham and Shane Ritchie would never forget. Whilst watching the match on holiday with his girlfriend, Shane got a call from his agent that would turn his career around.
He said, I want you to remember this day for the rest of your life. And I said, bloody right, I know Beckham scored that penalty. He said, no, EastEnders want you. And I can hear Phil going, Shane, there's more. What is it? He says, but the character you're coming in as, right, your first episode, you're taking over the Queen Vic. Now, at that point, it felt like, and I've said this before, someone had come out from nowhere and kicked me right in the ghoulies. Because I remember going, and I was just out of breath. And I just went, hold on a second, Phil. My first episode, I'm telling everybody, right, I'm taking over the Queen Vic. And everyone's like, and I can hear cans and champagne popping every cheer going, hold on, there's more. Just quiet. What? Phil, what? So I'm going to EastEnders, I'm taking over the Queen Vic on my first episode. Yeah, what is it? You can't tell anyone.
And there would be more good news for Shane.
The part of Alfie Moon was actually written for me. And the nice feeling about that is knowing that nobody else auditioned for it. Alfie Moon.
In a way, I don't think Shane would have been right for any part we'd auditioned him for. His personality is so huge, you can't squash it into the confines of a particular part. What we needed to find out was what was the part that was Shane, what was the part he could really make his own.
Hello, darling.
We were all aware on the show that the one ingredient that we didn't have, which was a really vital element of the East End, which was cheeky chappy.
Are you following me? And he kept saying to me, have you met Tony Jordan? And I kept hearing this name, Tony Jordan. Well, Tony's going to be writing stuff for Alfie. As soon as I met him, I realised Alfie Moon was a concoction of Shane Ritchie and Tony Jordan.
I got so much stick because they just thought that you know, basically recreated myself and put me on screen. It wasn't really true.
And like his creator, Alfie has his own take on fashion.
See them, ladies and gentlemen, they are class, all right?
Oh, yes, Alfie, they're lovely. If you're Gary Cooper in I Knew.
Oh, yeah, very fun.
Marty Pello from Wet, Wet, Wet is probably missing a few shirts, as is Morrissey.
Hey, what do you reckon?
You giving out sunglasses?
No, seriously, do you think it's a bit plain?
Alfie's fashion sense goes great with cats. I mean, look what she wears. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, look! Oh, Kit, that's so me, yes. I get a lot of letters from ladies who say, no, my husband and my boyfriend are making wear Alfie shirts now.
Spencer!
Alfie's red kimono. Yeah, it's sexy, isn't it?
Today, however, his character is looking very dapper, and as Shane prepares for some big scenes ahead, he still finds time for a laugh.
I said to Kenneth Branagh the other night, you know, I said, he wished me luck on my wedding day. I said, thank you, Kenneth. We laughed over a canapé.
He's always there with a joke and an impersonation of somebody or other, normally Larry Grayson, and you kind of get, you know, you feel like you're getting a bit of his stand-up.
He's just a big personality. You know, he walks into a room and he lights it up.
She's talking very posh now. She's very, really, you know. She's normally got a fag in her mouth and a glass of diamond white. All right! She's normally got white stilettos on and everything. She's lovely today.
He just injects this, you know, serious fun, and it's like, well, you know, you're at work. Come on, let's make it fun.
Oh, I'm off now doing my stuff. first seen up as me,